What's up, the Triple B base boxing basement? Yeah, just running through. We had a big night of boxing and knockout chaos, which is so content to be a weird title. But I just wanted to review every fight after a little bit of thought, right? So the Big Bang, Zhilei, Zhang. Everybody know Triple B likes the Big Bang. You've never seen a monster Chinese heavyweight like this. He can hit hard. He's actually quite funny too in interviews, but he lost a majority decision to Joseph Parker. Now Parker was in super shape. He was in super shape. His he had no excess fat on him. His you could see by his jawline was really sharp. And I said he's in shape. He's in shape, and there's a possibility he'll win on points, which he did. And I actually put in-play bet on him to win on points in about round, I can't remember what round it was early on. But conversely, the Big Bang Zhilei Zhang came in with a flabby hip, a bit of a pot belly. And I said his arms don't look as muscular as they did. And I thought, damn. I'd had Zhang in a lot of accumulators, which if he'd come through would have won me a lot of money because he was the only one to let me down, right? So I'm a bit bitter with the Big Bang for not preparing. I was like, damn, this is even things up a bit. I was still hoping for a Zhang KO, and he almost got it. Round 3 and round 8, he dropped Parker, but he just couldn't finish. He didn't have the fitness to finish, the speed, the movement, and he was worried about his stamina. And it was very disappointing because he's like 40 now, and it's now or never for the Big Bang, right? Parker, like I said, boxed well, but his chin is weakening, It's weakening. He's always had a good chin, but he went in distance with Gay J, for example. Right? He's been in distance with Gay J. And the first one to go the distance with Gay J. That's years ago now. But, the thing is, he started to crack. Obviously, Big Joe Joyce cracked him. Right? He's also been down a couple of times. So his chin is not rock. But he's certainly he's known to have a solid chin, but Zhang banged it and he went over. And if Zhang had tried to stop him, had the energy, he wasn't scared about his stamina, he would have stopped him. Right? And that was just disappointment. How at that level? I mean, there might have been a problem with his camp, Zhang. Maybe he had an injury, he had to take his foot off the pedal, but he didn't want to lose the payday, so he didn't pull out. There's all kinds of possibilities. Maybe he had problems at home. He lives in New Jersey now, right? Maybe his Chinese wife wants to go back to China. She's like, this no good, Big Bang. Zhilei Zhang, this no good. This full of Guaylo everywhere. Guaylo, I don't like Guaylo. They number 10, Guaylo. We got to move back CCP Zhilei Zhang. Something like that. So we don't know what's going on in the background. Okay? But there's something obviously went wrong because and he has had times when he's come in under the weather a bit. Jerry Forrest had some kidney infection, right? And he needs to pay that. He's got to hurry up. I just want the Big Bang. Okay, he could say, oh, it was the interim WBO title. That's not a real title. That's not a world title, So I want to see him fight for the world championship. And it all seems locked up now anyway. He'll probably never get it. There's a rematch clause against Joseph Parker. I hate these rematch clauses. They're really ruining boxing, especially the big heavyweights. They fight like once a year, maybe 1.5 times a year, And, when you got a rematch clause, you just lock up the title, the title or those fighters for like almost 2 years. It's no good, man. 18 months at the minimum. It's no good. Rematch clauses. I mean, there's no organization to ban them. Right? I mean, you could, the WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO could say, look, we're not allowing rematch clauses, but they don't care because they make the money off it. So they're not going to do that. Right? But, I don't like these rematch clauses. There's even a rematch clause between Usyk and Tyson Fury. And these guys have already delayed the fight twice. Right? And now we're getting it hopefully the third time. And then there had to be a rematch. So they would have locked up the World Heavyweight Championships. by the time the rematch happens for like a year and a half, right? Well, let's say the rematch happens. Let's say the rematch happened in December, which is the earliest it would happen, something like that. They would have still locked it up for a year. It's no good. It's no good. When all the heavyweights are old as well. So I don't like these rematch things. Again, Zhang has shown he can win. He'll be a bit older, right? Whereas Parker, the thing is about Parker, he's young for a heavyweight, for a top heavyweight at the moment. He's young. I mean, he seems to have been around forever, but he's 32, which is the peak for a heavyweight. 30, 32 should be the peak years for a heavyweight. Yeah, let's say 28 to 32, the peak years for a heavyweight. He's in his peak, so he's relatively young. He could win. Well, he did have the championship, but it wasn't exactly a glittering, I'm not saying he's one of the worst, but he's certainly lowered down the level of heavyweight champions ever. But he could win it again. He could win it again because he'll be around for another 5 years. So, we'll get the rematch. I'm okay with it in the sense that it's still a big fight. I'd rather see people move on, right? I'd rather see people fight different people. Mind you, Parker doesn't excite me that much. There's something missing from his arsenal. And I certainly don't want to see him fight Gay Jay again. That's to me is not interesting. Yeah, would he fight Tyson Fury's mate? Probably not. But I might have a little little agreement. Tyson Fury might go, all right, I'll give you a shot, Joseph. But they live together in the same house, don't they? They smash the same woman. It's very bizarre. It's sickening. Something very weird there. I'll remind you that Joseph Parker blocked the Triple B on Twitter because I just copied him in onto a video that was making a joke about Joseph Parker and Tyson Fury's Corey's and Paris Fury, and he blocked me. That's very incriminating. Surely you just be like, ignore it or just laugh at it. No, he blocked it. Blocked the Triple B. So that makes me think he is taking care of Paris, which is disgusting. Disgusting filth. So yeah, he's got a wife and hardly sees his wife and 4 kids. What's that about, man? That's a man who's 32, a top athlete in his prime, and fit. He must be full of testosterone and horn. Yeah, so he's taking it out on Paris, allegedly. But yeah, it was very disappointing from Big Bang. I wanted, obviously for my own reasons, but I wanted the Bang to get rid of Parker, and then he'd have to be next in line for a shot at one of the titles. But now we get this rematch, which I guess we would have got anyway, even if Zhang had banged him out. But still, it's just another disappointing element of the modern boxing scenario, the modern boxing market. Is these stupid rematches that happen all the time. We'll find out when and where. I've got nothing against Parker, apart from the fact that he blocked the Triple B, and he stopped my accumulator, and he's cuckolding Tyson Fury. But apart from that, he's okay. But I would like Zhang to win the rematch. I just want to see Big Bang Zhang, the Big Bang, the biggest Chinaman in the world, apart from Yao Ming, win, or at least fight for a world heavyweight championship. Peace.